We're here at 5:30, so it's about sunset time. And we're kind of looking forward to seeing the lights go off. So this is essentially the end of Echidna Chasm.
Jake! Jake!
Tell us about last night's sleep.
It was very good. Nice and cold. Well, not cold, but colder. We're on our way to Cathedral Gorge.
So, we've made it to the southern end, camped up at this campground. We've come down and now we're out here at Elephant Rock. So, road in was pretty good, well actually incredibly good. And yeah, we're just going to go up and do a little exploration around the domes and Cathedral Gorge. So the cool thing about us coming off season is that we get this whole place to ourselves.
Isn't it gorgeous?
You're funny. We've just arrived at Cathedral Gorge and we have the whole place to ourselves. We just saw the last two people that were in the area walk past us, and now this is ours. Tiana's just having some water brought to you by our friends from Darwin. It's a very average looking tree until you realise it's upside down.
Hello from the car park of Bloodwoods.
Hello.
We're about to do a 4-kilometre walk. So hopefully it goes well and hopefully my knee's okay.
Yes,
Testing it. Yes, we have taped it.
So after 2 nights at the Bungles, we've decided to continue our journey westward. We're going to skip doing the Gibb River Road this time of year just because all the parks along it are now shut, and we're going to just head straight through Halls Creek and Fitzroy Crossing and then go up through Tunnel Creek, finish off on the tail end of the Gibb. We did nearly run out of diesel in our main tank just doing the Bungles. We've made it to a random swimming hole. The car's just parked up there. And this is our little hole for the night with no one else around.
It's a bathtub.
It's the billabong between Halls Creek and Tennant Creek.
Tennant Creek?
What's it called? Fitzroy Crossing. So this is the old Fitzroy Crossing Bridge. It was initially built in 1935. The one that we're driving across now was built in 1958. However, it's since been replaced by the all-season bridge that's 3 kilometres downstream. You can still drive across it today, however it is officially closed. Well, we're about to enter Tunnel Creek. So it's a 2-kilometre walk for the sure-footed and adventurous, where they can scramble over rocks and take a sometimes chilly and occasional deep wade through some permanent pools within the tunnel to the other side of the Napier Range. A torch and shoes are recommended. Crocs will do. My leg, my lovely lady leg.
Don't stop blinding me.
I'm sorry. We've just found what I thought was a spider's red eyes, but there's something different indeed.
I don't know what's got them all hyped up.
I would say the spotlight in their eyes. Zero being the worst place ever, and 10 being heaven. What would you rate this place, T?
and 7.
You heard it first. Winjara Gorge is a 7.
Okay, so there's lots of cows in our way at the moment.
Giddy up! Go! Go!
Chicken tenders and steamed veg.
Sounds delicious. So they're sealing the Gibb River Road by the look of it.
Looks like a big process. Before Derby was established in 1883, Aboriginal people were kidnapped from the West Kimberleys. The kidnappers, known as black birders, were settlers. They wanted divers and workers from the pearling boats. They rounded people up, put them in chains and marched them to the coast. Some may have held their captives at the Boab prison tree while they waited for a boat.
So we've just stopped off at Lisa Munro's Rose. So people come and top this water jerry up, and then it gradually goes through and feeds this plant, which is pretty cool.
I am putting stuff into our dry stores. So Jake, why are we out in the heat at the moment when we could be in the car in nice cold aircon?
Have a look at the road.
Putting down the tyres. Here we are near Cape Leveque. We are setting up camp here for the night, which is beautiful.
What do you think of that campsite, T?
Pretty nice.
It's time for some disgusting looking dumplings. Correction. It's time for reconstituted dumplings.
Dinner time.
It's time for a swim. Oh wait. Oh, there's an octopus under there. So we're standing here on high ground, although it's not technically high ground because it gets flooded every time the tide comes in. We've camped here for 2 nights now, and we'll try and get some cool footage of the tides because they're pretty awesome from here. Tiana's trying to look busy as she cooks the chicken here.
Driving on the beach when the tide's coming in.
At night time.
At night. Goodbye to a really nice camp spot.
And now making our way back to Broome.
To go swimming and check out a museum and then finish off at the Matzo's bar.
Sounds like a plan. So we're at Gunthium Lighthouse. Trying to find a window.
Jake, where are we? Matzo's.